Hey everyone, and welcome to the last week here in October with 45. Hey, I'm so glad that you're with us today, and even though the month is wrapping up, we are still going to have a little fun today. So right now, I want you to just pause. I'm going to give you like 10 seconds. You can pause the video if you need to, but 10 seconds to find like a piece of paper and something to write with. It doesn't have to be a full piece of paper. It can be even like a Post-it note. We're going to play a quick little game that requires you to write it down. So go do that. 10 seconds. Go. This is weird. That's a weird one. 0. Okay, hey, I gave you 10 seconds, or maybe longer. But we're going to play this game, and we're going to play a little game about movies. All right, so how many of you guys like to watch movies? I love to watch movies. And have you ever watched one of those movies that there's a plot twist in it? Something happens that's like totally crazy that you're just like, that's kind of weird. Or maybe you watched a movie that, how in the world did somebody even make this movie? It seems totally far-fetched and weird. And why in the world would anybody come up with that and then it get approved and then they spend a bunch of money to make this movie? Well, we're going to play a game here in just a second with that piece of paper and your pencil. You're going to try and figure out if these movies are real or if they're fake. And the reason we're doing that is because today we're going to look at a word called integrity. And we're trying to decipher what is true and what is false. And in today's world, that's a big thing. How we live our lives with integrity is a big thing as well. How do we live being true to ourselves and true to God? But also, how do we, able to look at other things in this world and know if it's true or if it's false? So we're going to play a fun little game. So you guys ready? Okay, I've got my list, and we're going to start. So get your piece of paper and your pencil ready. Here we go. Here we go to the movies. First one. This is a movie called If You Knew Susie. The plot. 2 retired actors find a letter from George Washington which allows them to inherit $1 billion. So here you go. It's the first one. Do you think this is true? This is a real movie, or do you think it's false? Do you think I'm making this up? What do you think? So write it down on your piece of paper. T for true, or F for false. So if you think this first one's true or false. Okay. If You Knew Susie. Next one. All right. When Lightning Strikes. This is a movie about a dog, a wonder dog, named Lightning. And he saves his master's property from being invaded. Is this a true movie or is it false? All right, next one. Bingo without an O. An out-of-work clown named Bing competes in a national dog show in disguise. Is this a real movie or is it fake? All right, write it down. So your F, T for true, F for false. All right, I got 4 more. Take Me Out to the Ball Game. This is a movie about a father and son who attend an afternoon baseball game, but magically get transported back 100 years to see Babe Ruth play his first game. Is that a true movie or is it a false movie? All right, next one. The Creature Wasn't Nice. A crazy scientist and his accomplices try to capture an alien that sings, "I want to eat your face." What? Is that movie true or false? All right, 2 more. Here we go. Milky Way. A milkman gets into professional boxing after accidentally knocking out a champion boxer. Is Milky Way a true movie or a false movie? Last one. Peanut Butter and Smelly. That's right, that's the name of this movie. Peanut Butter and Smelly. A young boy gives another boy a sandwich with a dirty sock in it and has to face the consequences. Is that movie a real movie or not a real movie? Okay, you should have 7 right now if they are real, true, or false. So you should have 7 of those answers, and let's see how you did, okay? All right, the first movie was called If You Knew Susie. 2 retired actors get $1 billion from George Washington. That movie is actually a true movie. It's true. So if you got it, put a check mark by it. Yeah, you got it. Cool. All right. The next one, second movie. When lightning strikes, a dog named Lightning saves his master's property from being invaded. That is a real movie. It's true. Okay. All right, next movie. Bingo without an O. A clown, a retired clown, out-of-work clown named Bing. He competes in a dog show, a national dog competition in disguise. Is that a real movie or fake? It's fake. So if you got that one right, good job. All right, next one. Take me out to the ball game. Father and son go to a baseball game, but they get magically transported back 100 years to see Babe Ruth play his first baseball game. Is that a true movie or is it false? It is false. It is not a real movie. Nope, made that one up. Next one is The Creature Wasn't Nice. This is a crazy scientist and his accomplices try to capture an alien who sings, "I want to eat your face." That is a real movie. It's a real movie. So number 5 was true. Okay. Milky Way. A milkman gets into professional boxing after accidentally knocking out a champion boxer. Is that true or false? It's actually true. That's a real movie. Somebody made that movie. Okay, last one. And if you're perfect so far and you got all these right, let's see how you did on this one. Here we go, last one. Peanut Butter and Smelly. This is a movie about a young boy who gives another boy a sandwich with a sock in it. Ugh, and has to face the consequences. Is this a real movie or not a real movie? This movie is a not real movie. It's fake. It's false. It's not true. These movies are absolutely ridiculous. So, how'd you guys do? Did any of you guys get them all right? It's just so bizarre that somebody would come in with some of these movie ideas and that somebody would pick them up and actually spend the money on it to have these movies made. Totally crazy. You know, sometimes it can be hard to distinguish what is true and what is false, to know the difference. In fact, in this world today, it's hard to do that, to try to figure out what is true and what is not true. Today, we're going to take a look at a book in the Bible. We're going to look at a letter that Paul wrote that helps us to discover what is true and how to be able to live with integrity. So let's check it out.
Brando, I see you've come to take over the show today. Well, not if I have anything to do about it. Whose show is it now, Brando? Very good. It is mine, Jonzo. You dare show your face around here? I will not let you take over this show today, eh? Oh, God! Oh.
You were saying?
Hello, everyone. I'm John.
And I'm Brandon.
And welcome to the So-and-So Show. What an incredible show we have for you today, right, Brandon?
Yeah, well, incredible is a strong word.
Well, yeah, and it's the perfect word for today's show.
I don't think so.
Okay. How about strum-diddly-umptious? Strum-diddly-umptious, when words don't suffice, and only a strum will do.
Yeah, that's definitely not the word.
Okay, what word would you use to describe today's show?
Fine.
Yeah, fine. Come up with a word.
Fine.
We're waiting.
Fine.
No, you don't have to get upset with me. I'll still be patient with you.
Listen. Fine.
Fine.
Fine. Yes, I think today's show will be fine.
Fine?
Mm-hmm. Or
that's it?
Satisfactory.
Satisfactory? Are you kidding
Yeah.
me? The show is amazing today.
Eh,
Buddy, what's going on?
nothing. I just don't want to get too excited. That's all.
Why not?
Because life can sometimes be hard, and I don't think that we should forget that.
Well, yeah, life can be hard, but life can be great too.
Yeah, but if I remind myself that things can always get much, much worse than when they actually do get worse, I won't be surprised.
Okay. What if something happens that is really exciting to you? Oh, like this. Yeah, see?
I love that. That is so funny.
Yeah.
I remember that.
What just happened?
I thought about the fact that some flowers have thorns, and if you walk by them, they can scratch you.
I don't understand you.
Well, John, it's like this. Dog poo on new shoes and old rotten cabbage, expired goat's milk and overweight baggage, using a dull spoon to shave off my scruff. This is just some of my least favorite stuff. Flu germs in smoothies and watered down soda. Hearing the spoilers about Baby Yoda. My leg impaled by a billy goat's gruff. This is just some of my least favorite stuff.
You put a lot of thought into this.
You have no idea. Feastings on eyelids and freeze pops in bathrooms, falling from tall trees, smelling diesel car fumes, Rice Krispies with mayonnaise, not marshmallow fluff. This is just some of my least favorite stuff. When I'm laughing, when my team wins, when I'm feeling rad, I simply remember my least favorite stuff, and then I don't feel so glad.
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
What's up, fellas?
Just trying to cheer this guy up.
Why? What's wrong?
Well, Kellen, it's like this.
No!
Not sure what's going on, but can you guys help me out with today's story?
Sure, what did you have in mind?
This. Hello, and welcome to the Host Feud. We are joined today by our contestants, Brandon's team and John's team. Brandon, who have you brought with you today?
Well, it looks like I have a mannequin with my picture on it. Not sure how helpful that's going to be. Speak for yourself, Brandon. Okay, that's weird. And also, I have a picture of my childhood cat, Catherine the Great. Me. Ow. Hello, Kellen.
Fantastic. John, who's on your team?
Well, I have an enlarged picture from my 8th grade yearbook.
Hey, Kellen. Hey, me. You look great.
No, you look great.
Aww.
And also on my team is a potato.
Top of the morning, everyone.
Okay, well, there you go. Let's hop to it. Let's play the Host Feud. The top 8 answers are on the board. We ask the question. According to the Apostle Paul in Philippians 4:8, what kinds of things should you think about? Brandon?
Dull things.
Dull thing.
Dull things, yes.
All right, let's see dull things. Ooh, I am so sorry, Brandon. John?
Things that are noble. Yeah, you should think of noble
Good
things.
answer.
All right, let's see noble. Number 2, noble things. John, do you want to play or pass?
What do you want to do?
Play. Let's play. We're going to play. Let's play. We're going to play, Kellen.
Okay, I think we're gonna play, Kellen. We're gonna play.
Kellen,
We're gonna play.
They're going to play. John's yearbook photo. According to Paul, what kind of things should you think about?
I'm going to have to say excellent things. Good answer. Good answer.
All right, let's see excellent things. Number 7, well done. Potato, what do you think about?
Well, as a potato, people always want to add things to me or cut me into little pieces. Tater tots, French fries, hash browns. But I prefer just being a pure potato. So I'm gonna say pure things. Good answer. That's a good answer.
Oh, good answer, good answer.
All right, let's see pure things. Number 4, nice job, Potato. Back to you, John.
Let's go with lovely things.
Good answer. Good answer.
Show me lovely. You got it.
Hey!
John's yearbook photo. According to Paul, what kind of things should you think about?
I don't know. How about things or people you respect?
Good answer, good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
8th grade John wants you to show him some respect. Number 6, John's team, you are on a roll. Potato, according to Paul, what kinds of things should you think about?
Oh, I know what I think about a lot. Ketchup. Good answer.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Show me ketchup. Ooh, that was your first strike. 2 more and Brandon's team has a chance to steal. What are you thinking about, John?
What will Paul say? I'm thinking about praiseworthy things. Praiseworthy things.
Yes, good answer.
Show me
good answer.
praiseworthy. Number 8, worthy of praise. John's yearbook photo.
What was the question again?
According to Paul, what kinds of things should you think about?
Right.
Oh, well, show me what is right.
No, I was just
You got it. Number 3,
gnarly.
1 answer left. Potato?
Corned beef hash.
Good answer.
No, what? No, that's just wrong.
Show me corned beef hash. Shocking. It comes down to this, John. 1 answer left. You get it right and you win. You miss it and Brandon's team gets a chance to steal. The number 1 answer is still on the board. According to the Apostle Paul in Philippians 4:8, what kinds of things should you think about?
I don't know.
We need an answer. So sorry, John's team. All right, Brandon's team, do you have an answer?
Balls of yarn. Goldfish. Myself. Things that are scary. Did I say that? Scary things. Really scary things. Scary things. So scary. Man, I wish this was a true or false quiz. That's it. True or false? True. You think of things that are true.
That's it. Brandon's team wins.
All right, yeah, we win.
Thank you to both our contestants. This was the host feud.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Great job. Good on ya.
That was fun, Kellen.
Yeah, definitely.
No doubt. Thanks for helping, guys. So, to review, the Apostle Paul wrote this in Philippians 4:8. Finally, my brothers and sisters, always think about what is true. Think about what is noble, right, and pure. Think about what is lovely and worthy of respect. If anything is excellent or worthy of praise, think about those kinds of things.
Oh, I think I get it. I've been choosing to think about things that are negative, things that aren't lovely or pure or true. I should be focusing on what Paul wrote about instead.
Definitely. It may not feel like it sometimes, but you are in charge of what you think. Maybe you can't control every single thought that enters your brain, but you can definitely decide what you focus on. And if we focus on these things, it can help us live and think a little more like Jesus.
Thanks, Kellen.
You got it. I'll see you guys later.
See you.
Yeah, bye, Kellen.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to control what I think about. It is not easy.
Oh, well, don't think about me dressed like a Ninja Turtle going down a water slide.
Oh, man, now that's all I can think about.
Reveal the question! Oh, what do you tend to focus on? Be honest.
Sometimes I focus on what can go wrong, but after today, I'm going to work on that.
Oh, great. And I'm gonna focus on excellent and true things like pizza with extra cheese and God's love.
Now I'm thinking about pizza.
Lunch?
Let's do it.
Awesome.
See y'all later.
Hey,
What?
you know what? I'll provide some lunch music.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Strum diddly-umptious. On guard!
Okay, if I have to. Okay.
Aha!
right.
Oh, good parry. Good parry. Ah! Oh, I see. Where your move. Look at that. Aha, you can't.
Yeah. No, you're...
Oh,
Dizzy.
oh,
Okay, yeah. Ooh.
oh, exhausting. But I won't give up.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, the old what's that? I should have seen it coming.
Oh. Yeah, now it makes sense.
In Paul's letter, Paul went through so much stuff, like being beaten and thrown in jail and just ridiculed everywhere that he went, that he could have just easily focused on the negative. But Paul calls us to change kind of our mindset and focus on what's most important instead of all the negative things that surround us. Paul focused on God, and he focused on what Jesus had tasked him to do, to share the gospel, the good news of Jesus throughout all the world. And that's what he focused on, that he thought that was more important than him maybe being in jails and being chained up and not being able to walk around freely. He knew that the mission that Jesus had sent him on was more important. And when we look at Jesus, Jesus also went through so many negative experiences that he could have just hung his head and said, no, this is awful. This is not the way that I wanted it to go. But instead, Jesus knew his purpose and he knew his mission and he knew what was true and stuck to it. Even though he had nails in his hands and feet, he still focused on people around him. He said, Father, forgive them, they don't know what they do, or take care of my mother, or take care of one another. He still thought of us when he was on the cross. In extreme pain, he didn't focus on the negative. So it's kind of like our key question today is this: what do you tend to focus on? Do you think more positively or more negatively in life? What do you tend to focus on? So did you catch that? It's not what you should focus on, but what do you naturally focus on? Like when something, let's say something bad happens, do you automatically try to fix things? Like the first thing that goes through your head is, how do I fix this? Or do you just kind of get angry or upset about what's going on? Or maybe when we're having fun together, do you just enjoy the moment and have fun? Or do you tend to take things and get a little more serious or more competitive? What do you tend to focus on? When we read about what Paul said in Philippians of how we should be focusing on good things and we should look toward things that are good and right and true, that should help us with our focus, right? So it may not be easy to do at times. Maybe when something bad happens, it's okay to be upset about these things instead of just wanting to fix it right away. Everybody has different ways that they deal with things, and there's nothing wrong with that. But Paul, when he reminds us of, is that we shouldn't just always be negative and always deal in the things that drag us down, but really look to what God has in store for us and what his plan is. So even though that's hard to do, we can ask other people to help us, like small group leaders or your parents or other people that you know that are following Jesus as well. But we can pray about these things too. So before we go, I'm going to pray and then we'll be done. So let's pray. God, we know that sometimes it's hard for us to focus on the positive things and to decipher between what is real, what is true, and what's not real, what's false, what's a lie. So God, help us in our lives to live with integrity, to do what we say we're going to do, and what we say and what we do actually falls in line with who we are and what we find in you, Jesus. So help us to do that. Help us to focus on things that are good, that are holy, that are true. And help us to focus on you, God, even though it might be hard to do that in the circumstance that we might be in the world today. So we trust in you, Jesus. We know that you are in control. We know that you have loved us so much that you, even though we didn't deserve it, your grace covers us. And all we need to do is just follow you and trust in you, Jesus. So help us to do that. Help us to have the ability to focus on you even when things get tough. We love you, Jesus, and it's in your name we pray. Amen. Thank you guys for joining us this week. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I'll see you next time.